Hey guys, before we start today's video, I wanted to make it aware about mental abuse or mental abuse by a narcissist. I am not a survivor. I am a victim of being abused by a narcissistic mental abuser, Evelyn Michelle Johnston. I endured it for nearly a year, screaming in silence before I finally had enough and had to stand up and make my voice heard. If you are at the hands of a mental abuser, know that your voice matters. Stand up, put a stop to it, make your voice heard. You do not have to put up with it any longer. Reach out to a friend. Sometimes just talking about it can help you. If you have no one to reach out to, please reach out to the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Domestic violence does not have to be at the hands of a physical abuser, guys. Mental abuse is a very serious nature and it can have long-lasting effects on your mental health. I know. Again, I am a victim of a narcissistic mental abuser. I am not a survivor. Please, if you know somebody that is suffering, please help them. Reach out to them. Again, they may just need somebody to talk to, and you may be able to save their lives. Thank you.
And welcome back, guys. So just a little introductory here to what is actually going on. This is going to be a 10-day family vacation trip where we are going to make our way up through the Ozark Mountains. The difference being on this trip is we are going to cover the entire state of Arkansas, plus make our way up into Missouri. You see, this time I've got the Jeep loaded on the back of the truck, and we are going to go out here and just enjoy the week overall. It's a little bit different than the other Ozarks videos as I've done, as I'm not going to include every single little trail that we do and every single little thing that we see. It's just going to be an overall of what we experience, some of the highlights along the way, and stuff like that. Also, during this trip is actually going to be Denise's birthday, so we did not record a lot of the, the more going on between the family and just hanging out with our friends and stuff out here in the mountain. I just wanted to share some of the highlights of what we saw and experienced on this trip, and my gosh, is there going to be some doozies coming along. But I first wanted to thank you guys that actually take the time to watch the videos. It really does mean a lot to me. I mean, I like to share what we see so that you can see it. I don't have to. I could keep all these private for my family just to have the memories, but what's the point in that if we can't share our experiences with you guys, whether it be the highs and the lows? Now, I'm not going to show a lot of the lows from this trip, but I will talk about them towards the end because this trip was packed with plenty of issues with the truck, the Jeep, just everything that went on. But we made the best of it and we had a great time. So thank you guys for coming along with us, and we're going to make our way up into here on the Ozark Mountains.
I'll be damned. It's a little bass.
Is it?
Yeah.
Look at you! First cast.
First cast.
Look at you!
I'll be danged.
Look at him, he's a baby. Check him out.
Oh, you double hooked too.
Aw, poor buddy.
Yeah, these hooks are a little big for
Yeah.
little bass.
Look at him. You guys mow.
I'll be damned. You got one?
I got one.
Oh, look at you.
Look at me.
Another little bass. Allie got her one too.
Check me out. Come here, little buddy. Check him out. He's a baby.
There we go. Got a little bass. There you go.
There we go. Go, little buddy.
There he goes. All right. Go tell your mama. All right. There you go. You caught one too.
And good morning. Welcome to our campsite. we're about 11.5 miles off of the highway in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Yes, with the HDT truck and everything. And as you can see, our family, Josh and Prav, are with us also.
Before we jump on the trail here, I just wanted to pause and take a quick break and tell you that today's trail ride is brought to you by Onyx Off-Road. When you're out riding the trails and you need to keep your drink chilled, have your Onyx Off-Road branded koozie. It'll keep your hand from freezing and your drink icy cold.
That is awesome. So thank you, Onyx Off-Road, for amazing trail mapping. Maybe not today. That's pretty steep. Side by side's been going up and down it. Thank God I had Gaia not to lead me in the wrong direction though. Another dry day in the Ozarks. Oh, that's right, we got Rock Solid Reef with us again. But in a Jeep though, that's a challenge.
Especially when you're down disconnected and the road is wet.
One lane bridge. So remember, it's an actual highway. One-lane bridge.
So we're on Arkansas 123 here, crossing over Sugar Creek, and this is the very historic Big Piney Creek Bridge. And as you can see, Arkansas 123 is actually a pretty major two-lane highway. However, the bridge is single lane. So, depending on the flow of traffic, it's one way only. Somebody's coming at you, you yield to them. Once you start across, they yield to you.
Good on this one.
Not even remotely close. Like, it's not even hey, it might be pushing it a little bit. No, it's pushing it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 13,250 pounds just on the front axle alone. Some pictures, you get a pretty picture. Not quite as high as it normally is, obviously, but it's still flowing a little bit. Allie's down there calling for fishy, fishy, fishies. You see how clear it is, though, still, even with the rain. I mean, the water's still pretty darn clear.
still see it flowing. Normally, I mean, it just... It's kind of more car wash sprinkles than falls today. And then we're gonna get the other side. Can't get much over it. There you go. When it's really coming off there really good, it's like an actual waterfall. It is so awesome. I'm glad there was something though. I was just really scared it was going to be dried up. Anyway, car wash off.
It doesn't go off passenger over here like I thought it did.
No, it doesn't.
Driver, yep, you're going to skate right by that tree. Yep, that line's good right there. Yeah, start coming, driver. Driver, driver, driver. Oh, he caught on your jack.
Well, that's pretty cool. But is there a bear in there?
There's just a sheer rock wall over the driver, and then this big rock to passenger. Awesome with the whole way.
I want to look over.
Okay, so we just came down this little tiny little 2-lane. It's barely wide enough for the Jeep. We're up against the rock ledge, and this side over here, the tire is literally right in the edge. There's this big sheer drop off over here. But we just came across this huge rock ledge right here on our way down. But the other side of the trail, so we're going to turn in kind of here, and there's this big giant rock outcropping right here. But look, check this out. How cool is that? That is flipping awesome. Man, I'm telling you, this is what the Ozarks is all about, is just crazy stuff like this. And bam. So Josh is on the trail right there in front of me where I just walked through, and it turns, and then it's going to come down here to the bottom. That is awesome. Look how crazy this is. We're literally hanging on the side of this mountain.
I mean, he is way down there. That's how fast we're dropping off in elevation too. I mean, just the sheer rock walls are just all around us down here. Check that out. That is awesome. I don't know how high it is, but it's up here. I mean, I can see like you can see for, oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna drop a pin drop here for the GPS point. Holy cow. That is awesome. And I mean, I'm level where I just walked through, and you see how fast it went down and they got down there below it. Cool.
Yeah, this is absolutely crazy to me. Like I said, that's no problem. This is not at all what I expected out of this.
It's a good thing we don't follow road closed signs and let trees deter us.
Right.
Today's episode brought to you by sheer will and determination and poor reading comprehension.
Because we don't listen to road signs and we don't let down trees deter us. If there's a way around a down tree, we will find it. That was awesome.
That was cool.
Holy crap. Out in the middle of nothing. That old man's probably still back there at that cemetery, like twiddling his thumbs going, any minute now, any minute.
They gonna be back.
Well, sometimes it's not exactly perfect. Uh-oh. We got a freeloader here. I can't reach him. Oh well. He'll come off eventually. Oh, there it is. He come down to our level here instead of riding on the roof like a freeloader. He's now freeloading on the hood. What'd y'all get for a souvenir? I brought a stupid log home.
Skywalker wanted a log. I don't see a road anywhere near down here.
It'll be here eventually. I got a freeloader on the hood. He started out on the roof, big old limb, and now it's made its way down the hood.
Stuck between your windshield and your jack.
Yeah. Wait a minute, where is it at? Where's it at? Right. That is bug guts that are not on the outside of the window, thanks to somebody who just smashed a horsefly on the inside of the window.
What's it driving me nuts?
What the hell?
Yeah. A bunch of more little ones with her.
trees. More trees, more trees. Oh, see where this goes. Yeah. All right, looks like we got a bypass around that one. It's a big tree. Obviously, we got a chainsaw, but they get a little too large. It's a little hard to cut those out of the way. We got to winch them out too. But it looks like, let me go right back through there. Alrighty. I mean, if there wasn't a way around it, we'd have to cut it and just winch line it out, but good to go. Yeah, just like that. You're climbing it on the left. Once that left tire rolls over, it should drag you on over it, hopefully. Just like that. Sure, and of course my non-grippy freaking KO2s, that tree gave me a hell trying to get over it.
I didn't even think about that.
Got a set of Atturo 35s at the house that probably would have got us over it better.
You people look funny sitting on 35 now.
It looked like one of them little monster trucks and they unloaded out of the trailer with the little tiny tires.
Which is so good to think about it. Like you think back and it's like, yeah, you know, upgrade the Jeep, put 35-inch tires, and like that's what everybody does. Like get 35. Now it's like 35s are fucking baby tires.
My first Jeep had 35s on it.
So did ours.
I mean, personally, you might as well skip the 37, 38s altogether and just go straight to 39s. 39s are becoming the new 35s and 42s are the new 40s. Yeah, I mean, I like the 40s, the Atturos that I have. That's just been an awesome tire. I mean, they perform good. They actually ride good on the highway and everything. Just too soft for dailies. Which, I mean, they make that same tire, you know, in a non-stinky grade.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, if you had a 6-inch lift, we'd have never got underneath it.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to be close.
Man, there's just trees everywhere on this one.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I mean, that one ain't nothing. You want me to whack it down, just back up.
I got something you can whack.
So, you just wait till later, big boy. How clear that water is just amazes me. Yep. Ozark mountain streams. They're so pretty. This is actually a bridge that we're driving across. I don't know if you can even make out the rock wall of it. Right there. Old stone bridge. That's pretty cool. Again, out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, Arkansas. Boss Hollow, Arkansas, if you want to try to look that up. Slow. I don't think we can go any faster.
What?
This sign over here says slow. Shit, we went any faster, we'd die.
Right.
So that is it for our first 4 days. We have been remote camping out in the middle of nowhere, and I am exhausted. Yes, it's time for me to get some rest. As you can see, I am not driving. Denise is driving. She loves driving the HDT truck. And yes, we are hugging the mustard quite hard here as the road is fixing to get really even more narrow, and we are rubbing the cab and the antennas on the trees that are overhanging the road. So anyways, yes, we are going to hug the mustard quite hard. And as you can see, it is fixing to get even smaller. Yes. It was a beautiful scenic drive through here. Fantastic. And unfortunately, as you can see, Josh and Prav are in front of us, and we are fixing to split off as we are going to be making our way up towards Eureka Springs for the rest of our 10-day Ozark Mountains trip, and they are going to be headed home. We're so sad to see them go, but they just didn't. They just couldn't stay any longer with us. But anyways, thanks guys for coming. We really appreciate y'all. We love y'all so much. You are definitely our family. But as you can see, beautiful drive here. Like I said, we left out of Ork, and we just split off and picked up Arkansas 23 here, which is going to take us all the way to Eureka Springs. And I would definitely do it again. I don't know that I would want to tow a HDT truck through here with a 40-foot trailer behind it, but for just the truck, we did just fine, enjoying this beautiful, beautiful drive here through the Ozark Mountains, Arkansas.
Okay, y'all, so this is tonight's camp spot right here. But let's introduce you to our guest of honor over here in the swimming pool. Literally right here out our window every single day. Say hello, kitty, kitty.
That's a big kitty kitty.
That's a big kitty, kitty. Yeah, sitting in the bathtub. It is hot outside.
Joey.
But anyways, yeah, so there's the tigers. There's the camp spot. There's the windows. There's the tigers. So this is our campground for tonight. We are in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. And this is the Turpentine Wildlife Refuge Center. All of these lions and tigers and bears and all kinds of stuff they have here were all rescued from mostly private owners. They decided it was an awesome idea to have a pet wild cat. But anyways, this lioness right here actually came from, I'm sure most all of you are familiar with the Tiger King. Anyway, this was one of their lionesses. But this, I mean, as you, the truck, the RV is parked right there. We are right next to the tiger pen right there. That is camp spot number 1. $50 a night, guys, full hookups. If you book a night and you stay here, you also get discounted admission tickets to the actual facility to do the tram tours and all that kind of stuff like that. But I think all in total it was like $140 for the night for all 3 of us with our tickets and the camp spot and everything. And literally I would probably pay that a night just for the experience to get to camp right next to a freaking tiger. Our lawn chairs are literally set up right there. It's another kitty kitty. Just living life. She was actually talking to us a little bit ago, purring and meowing at us. Up until I think it's 5 o'clock in the evening, you're free to walk around here and everything. And then once they, shut down for the evening, this whole area over here is just nothing but campground. We can come and go, do whatever we want to. They have showers and restrooms, and they have a beautiful little park facility right here in the center. And I'll make my way over there and I'll show you all that. But this whole complex in here, all the way around here, is nothing but all the animals. Then all this out here, all those are full hookup spots for RVs. And then out here they've got these tents that glamping tents, air conditioning, everything in them. The old pond, all kinds of koi fish, goldfish in there. And like I say, they got bathrooms. There's a shower in there. It's beautiful out here. Like, we're just about, not even barely, like just 10 minutes kind of south of Eureka Springs, Arkansas.
And then I'll walk right back over here by the truck, and I'll show y'all something else. Goodness gracious, she is big. My God. And then here she is. There's the truck. You wanna go for a walk with me? Anyway, let's walk over here. Lawn chairs, tiger. They got this little pathway that goes down behind. Look, she just following me. What can I say? I don't know if you can hear in the distance also. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but you'll hear like a rrr, rrr. There's the lions are over there. Anyway, let's walk down over here and I'll show y'all something that they also have here. It's a tree house right here. There's somebody staying in it, so I don't want to walk up there, but you can rent this tree house. Treehouse, kind of loosely, but anyways, it looks out over the valley, over the mountains out there. Anyways, that is pretty awesome. And the whole deck on the front of it, like I say, it looks out over the valley out there and all the way through the mountains. We walked down there before they got here, but anyways, before I could get it on video, somebody showed up tonight, so. That's super cool. I don't know if it's as cool as this though. Sounds like she might be in the swimming pool again. She is. See if we can get back up there and get her. She's playing in the pool. What are you doing? She gets in there and she gets to flopping and jumping around in it, and you know, it's a lot different here. Their animals just act different than, like, even in a zoo. Like, they just don't really, I mean, she's been running and all that kind of stuff while we've been here. Feeling good. She likes to show off is what it is, because when we first got here, she was just laying over there, just minding her own business. And ever since we've been here, she's been out running around, jumping in the water, acting crazy. Salesman for tickets right here, that's what it is. And then all around us out here, just mountains. You can see through there for who knows how far. Flippin' awesome. Anyways, it's the Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge, I think is what it's called, or Turpentine Wildlife Refuge Center. I'll try to remember to get a picture of the actual sign tomorrow so we can share it, but again, $50 a night.
Oh, that was in my way.
That is a big old boy right there.
I'm a big old teddy bear right there. Just a little baby.
Good God, it's so big. Oh my goodness.
Welcome to Turpentine Creek. My name is Danica. I'm a wildlife interpreter with the Education Department, so I'll be taking you around today. We are a by the Jackson family. We are USDA licensed and GFAS accredited. GFAS stands for the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries. So that means we are a true sanctuary. We don't buy, sell, trade, or breed any of our animals. We're also completely hands-off here, so we're never going to be in the habitats interacting directly with them. Tanya, they just don't get along anymore, so they are in separate habitats. Tanya's up the start of the bear tunnel if you haven't been able to see her yet. Now we'll look through Kisman's habitat here in just a second after we get a look at her. You'll see that she has lots of toys, balls, barrels, tubes, tops. You might notice cardboard tubes and cardboard boxes as well. This is all enrichment for the animals. We like to do what we can to keep them from being bored here in their forever homes. We want to make sure we're keeping their minds and bodies stimulated. So we give them lots of toys to play around with, lots of cardboard to shred up. We will also sprinkle kitchen spices around their habitat, spray perfume on their things so they can check out and smell, which they love to do. They do have some pretty expensive taste when it comes to that perfume, you guys. Their favorite, for whatever reason, seems to be Obsession by Calvin Klein. They absolutely love that one. Her entire habitat is Mama Shakira. Mama is what we call a pure white tiger. What that means is from a distance, it looks like she's all white and doesn't have any stripes, but with her as close as she is to us right now, you can see she does have them. They're just very, very faint on her body. Now we got two cats in this habitat right here, Glacier and Ngala. Ngala is this female lion right here, right next to us, and Glacier's just up a little ways, that male white tiger. For so long, they have kind of picked up a couple traits of the opposite species, especially Ngala. She acts a little bit more like a tiger in the sense that she's more solitary. She has her social moments when it comes to caroling with the other lions, but she tends to really like her space. Glacier, on the other hand, he really loves to get in her space, and she's normally not in the mood for that. So when that happens, she'll start off by giving him a dirty look. She'll snarl at him. Sometimes he doesn't get the idea that quickly, or he just kind of wants to push her a little bit more, so she'll smack him in the face. He gets the idea, then he'll back off. She also really likes the cold. Normally when it's snowing, all of our African animals are hiding away in their heated dens or heated buildings. But she'll be playing out here in the snow, chasing the snowflakes around. Sometimes she will even try and sled down the hill on her stomach for a hard ride, which is fun to see. So there's an example of those popsicles, those blood pops that they get. Here his tongue scratching against it.
Breakfast.
Dangerous very quickly, very big very quickly, especially those boys. They start to grow massive super soon. Warm water massages, stretches, put splints on their legs, walk their legs for them 2 times a day. For this right here is a replica tiger tooth, so a canine tooth. You can imagine how easily they can incapacitate their prey with teeth like this. They can bite down onto the neck and hold onto it. These teeth also have pressure sensing nerves running through them, so they can feel the heartbeat of their prey while they're biting down. They know when to let go, they can feel the heartbeat stop. They will also use these nerves to determine where in the neck to bite down that will be most lethal. Really, really awesome tool for these cats, and a great reason you would never want to be in a habitat with them. I've also got a replica tiger claw right here, which you can picture in comparison to a house cat claw. A house cat claw is significantly smaller, and in my experience, still hurts pretty badly to be scratched by. I can only imagine what it would feel like to have a claw this size, especially with the amount of force and strength that a tiger has.
Luna. Hey, pretty girl.
Standing tall over the city of Eureka Springs, Arkansas is the Crescent Hotel and Spa. Originally built in 1886, it was voted as America's most haunted hotel. It has been fully restored and is operating again today as a fully functional hotel and spa, still standing over Eureka Springs here, and they host nightly ghost tours, just in case you wanted to know. Alright, so on our Ozarks, Arkansas adventure trip, whatever, we are going to be leaving Arkansas today and headed to Missouri. But that is it for us today at the Turpentine Creek Wildlife Center here in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. I highly recommend it, guys. It is a fantastic place. Their exhibits are awesome for the cats that they rescue. It is a ridiculously clean facility. It is very apparent how well they take care of their animals here. The grounds are phenomenal. I mean, they take care of everything here perfectly.
Anyways, super cheap overnight parking, full hookups. Like I say, or you saw, we stayed right there next to the tiger kennels, and anyway, it was an awesome experience. So highly recommend you visit it. It was very reasonably priced, very informative of everything that we learned about the animals and how they rescue them and everything like that. So we're gonna hit the road. We're headed for Branson, Missouri. So right now we're in Blue Eye, Arkansas. And now we are in Blue Eye, Missouri. Pretty cool. What happens if you live right on the state line? Welcome to Missouri. Roadblocks.
A lot of them.
Like they own the place or something.
This is come around and come up against
Come on, guys. It's no family reunion here. Man, there's a bunch of them. Quack, 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 quack. Jesus, they're everywhere. They're just all over the place.
Dang.
Run away! So y'all have heard of having your ducks in a row? There's your ducks in a row, but how about your geese in a row? There you go. I got my ducks in a row and my geese. Anyway, we're down here at the Branson Landing RV Park. Really pretty, right here below the base of the bridge, right on the side of the river. And there's about 80 bazillion dang geese walking around here, as y'all saw earlier. A bunch of ducks, mallards, and there we are. This is our view every single day out the front windshield. And now we're gonna go catch a lunker trout. Let's see what happens. Either that or we're gonna catch a goose.
Maybe this one.
That's a duck. Those things get mean though. The ones that were walking here along the bank, that's Mama and her little, they're not ducklings anymore. They're kind of grown, but man, I ain't jacking with her. Shoot, she'll take us out of protecting them little ducklings. It's pretty cool. The fog's setting in now over the river. Pretty awesome. It's a beautiful RV park. It's pretty cheap, I guess. It was $54 a night.
$54 a night.
$54 a night for that pull through facing the water. Now they are stacked in here pretty tight. I'm gonna give you that. So, but we got plenty of wildlife. That's for dang sure.
Check them out.
See what the water feels like.
I bet it's cold.
Oh, let's see. Ooh wee.
Cold?
That is a wee bit chilly. God, it feels good though. Man, does it feel good. God dang, but I certainly wouldn't get in it. I can tell you that for damn sure. Ooh. But it's full of trout, and trout like cold water. I don't think we're gonna catch anything, but we're gonna try. So this is Branson Landing, which is located right here on the side of Lake Taneycomo. Now, I called this a river earlier because that's really what it looks like to me, but anyways, it is Lake Taneycomo. So situated right here along the side of the lake, just across the street from the convention center and what would be called kind of downtown, Old Town Branson. So Branson Landing is just a collection of shops and pubs and stores and restaurants and all kinds of lodging facilities and everything, kind of comparative to like Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area. And then on the opposite side of Branson Landing right here is the Branson Convention Center, which is this really nice looking two-story building, which is also home of the Branson Historic Railroad. Now, the convention center there is actually home to a very fine dining establishment, which we did not go to because it is very expensive, but it is called the Level 2 Steakhouse. Now, each evening here on Branson Landing, I think it starts around 6 o'clock. It runs every hour on the hour, closing out at 10 o'clock with the Star Spangled Banner. But as you can see, they do a water light sound show here with the fountains, and it's pretty cool. Every show is done to a different rock song or something like that, and like I say, it just closes out at 10 o'clock every evening when they play the Star Spangled Banner. That is a big old trout.
hard to see because of water, but big old trout. Anyway, so yeah, we knew they was there. That water is cold. Anyway, we happened to just, or actually Allie happened to just see it sitting right there, just swimming around. Big old giant rainbow trout. Be some good eatings. He's right. He's like right there, but I just cannot, you know me, all I have is an iPhone. Point at it, stick way out there.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I can see his fin a little bit.
He's
there
going,
he is
he's
right there. I
swimming
see
away.
him. That's his fin. The little
He's swimming that way now.
good eats right there.
Oh, he's coming back.
Swim another day, fishy. I guess it's safe to go. Guys, that is going to conclude our 10-day Ozark Mountain Adventure, where we crossed the entire state of Arkansas, staying in the Ozark Mountains, and ultimately made our way up into Missouri, ending in Branson. It was Denise's birthday on this trip. We had a great lunch on her birthday at the Ork Cafe in Ork, Arkansas, where we said goodbye to our family, Josh and Prob, before we continued on our journey. We had a great, fantastic time, guys. This was not even nowhere enough to see everything that we wanted to see. Now let's talk about everything that went wrong. The dash AC went out in the truck the day we left. It was over 100 degrees outside. It was 98 degrees in the cab of the truck that night. We stopped in a campground so we could get plugged in. Our sleeper AC decided it wanted to go out also. Mad dash to Walmart. We bought a portable unit. Finally got to bed about midnight. Slept really good. Made our way to our remote campsite the next day, had a great trail ride, fired up our 4,000 watt generator that night, and it did not want to run our 1,500 watt AC. Worked on the generator, got that straightened out. The inverter decided it wanted to go out in the Jeep, lost everything in our Dometic freezer, managed to salvage some of the stuff in our Dometic fridge. The next day, I'd rolled the windows down in the truck, and it started pouring down rain, and I could not get the windows to go back up. Ultimately flooded the driver's seat before I finally got those to go back up. But otherwise, it was a great trip, and we'll see you on the next one.